Okay, good evening, Toastmasters.
Good evening.
In our everyday life, we may taste food which is filled with different flavors. Spicy, salty, bitter, or sweet, and so is our life. Today, I'm going to show you 3 unforgettable flavors I received from my trip in China. That summer vacation, I joined in an activity provided by our school. It's called 两岸同心. We formed a team of Taiwanese students from different universities together with students in China, Tsinghua. Before I went there, I had never imagined what the trip would be like. And here comes my first flavor, spicy. In this activity, we went to a small village in Hebei, teaching elementary school students and went field research ourselves. First, guess what the picture is? Okay, the answer is toilet. You may have never seen or used this kind of toilet, and we are told that it will accompany us for 2 weeks. After we plug up our courage to accept this fate, here comes another shocking one. We could just take a shower once 3 days, since it is lack of water here. Yes, in this picture, you can see all of us left so happy as if we visit some tourist spots. However, the truth is that it was the very first time we went to public baths to take a shower together. Of course, men and women are separated. And besides, there is no internet. When we finish our dinner, we went outside to dance and chat together. I think you may have heard the song Little Star. At night, there is no light pollution. You can really see numerous stars twinkling in the sky, just like what the lyrics have been sung there. One day, I even saw several shooting stars at midnight. This flavor indeed tastes spicy for me, like we cannot take a shower often. But to my surprise, I gradually fall in love with this flavor, just like those people who are addicted to the food with spicy sauce. Next, I want to share a flavor which tastes bitter beyond my imagination. It is field research. Among those days, we went to the home of the villagers, to investigate the existing problems. Before, I just read from my geography textbook that some places in China are lack of water. Now, I heard it from numerous people. They told me how it affects their lives, and I also experienced the inconvenience myself. Like, we cannot take a shower, and sometimes we don't have water to wash our hands. Aside from this problem, there is still another, like medical care. They didn't have a hospital, and the transportation there, the situation is very bad. The problem is too hard to be solved. All of a sudden, the atmosphere among us become totally depressing. Also, what we can do is just very little. It is like a seed planted in our mind. It reminds us that if one day we possess the ability to make some positive changes, never hesitate, just do it. We are lucky enough to live a carefree life, and we should not take it for granted. It's really a flavor which tastes very bitter, and I think it's also a very significant lesson for our life. Finally, after the bitter and the spicy part, it comes to the sweet one. In this journey, what impressed me the most is undoubtedly people. People in this village are so friendly. Also, in fact, we cannot communicate with them in Chinese since they have their dialect. But we make good use of the universal language, smile. Every time we went their home to do social research, they were treating us with the best food they had, so they are not rich, or even they are very poor. Their hospitality and sincerity touch all of us. Aside from the villagers, students in Tsinghua really give me an unforgettable impression. One day, when I was in the campus with a friend, It suddenly rained heavily, and both of us didn't bring a raincoat or an umbrella. My friend immediately rode a bike to her dorm to bring me one in the heavy rain. At that moment, I feel too touched to utter a word. The word friendship is abstract and invisible. However, it cannot be concrete anymore when I experience it myself. Sincerity I felt from the people I met, and the friendship among us all make me believe that the sweetest flavor in a journey always comes from people. Finally, I want to share an additional flavor. At the end of this trip, I traveled in Beijing to visit some famous places, like as you see, Beijing故宫, and of course, try a lot of local dishes, like that. When I stayed in Beijing, I started to compare it with our country, Taiwan. It made me think about what our culture is. I really agree that traveling is a way to find ourselves. Finally, I want to share with you. Next time, if you have a chance to test different flavors you have never tasted before, just go ahead. Don't be afraid. I think it will definitely give you a memory which can let you recall for all your life. Back to TME.